if you want DiGiCo within the region, you ought to come at Xpose.
Xpose recently, actually that is last year, they took a number of their staff to South Africa so that they can be able to learn more about the new operating the DiGiCo.
Yes.
Mr. Tell us about it. Have you built capacity here in Kenya yet? There is a new machine the company brought. It's the only in East Africa.
Yes.
That actually got a lot of media hits, and it's a huge, significant investment whereby we were able to see. It's called DiGiCo.
We thought that we were operating at a world stage, only to realize that when international acts come within the region, they want to produce the same experience that they are used at home, also within the region. But for an international buyer, they come with a rider also. So they'll tell you if it's a microphone, they'll tell you the brand.
Xpose Limited is just located some few meters or some few kilometers away from the Bomas International Convention Center.
Yes.
Then that means if Xpose is doing AV for your event that will be at Bomas, you're saving cost on logistics.
Yeah, it's a stone throw away, and we are happy. As I told you, that MICE is our bread and butter, and with such a facility, we are sure of getting many conferences, many summits, many trade shows. It's easier for people to travel for business rather than to travel for leisure, because leisure they can get everywhere. But for us to showcase leisure, people ought first to come for business. So as for me, and I'll say the bigger part of our business, we've really focused on the MICE side, and the MICE segment is what has now. We've done several trainings because the team, our internal team, had to be trained to use DiGiCo in South Africa. So they have just been passing the knowledge now within the region. It has been more of peer-to-peer, because we find the sound community in Kenya is really growing. The sound tech community is really.
Xpose is our partner at Meet Nairobi. I'm excited to have you guys during our inaugural Meet Nairobi event. So what will be wenyeji offering?
We'll have clear, crispy sounds, good LED screens, nice stage production. We'll have live streaming. People who will be joining online will virtually have the best experience, just as those who will come in person. So we are looking forward to ensure that it's a nice production, a world class. Come to Meet Nairobi. You'll see mwenyeji there. It's our time to shine. See you then.
And here we are at the leafy suburbs of Nairobi, na tuko kwa wenyeji, the Xpose Limited. How are you, Kelvin?
Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you for coming to visit us. Karibu sana.
Nice to see you again. I know the last time we met, we had a very long conversation about the entertainment space, the audiovisual landscape.
Yes,
and
yes,
today
yes,
we are
yes.
here because of Meet Nairobi. And before we start, Meet Nairobi is a B2B premium event that we are bringing international and local buyers in the country to come and do shopping or showcase Kenya's offering on matters MICE. And as I said, we are at kwa wenyeji Xpose Limited. How's been the going?
The going has been good.
Yes.
And I take this opportunity again to welcome you here. Karibu mwenyeji.
Nice.
We are happy to host you today. You hosted me the other time.
Yeah.
Karibu hapa ndio nyumbani. The going has been good.
Yes.
The year started very well.
Nice.
We've been running up and down, and we are grateful.
Interesting. We're going to start this on a high note. I think last year the industry was not breathing because there is a new machine the company brought. It's the only in East Africa.
Yes.
That actually got a lot of media hits, and it's a huge, significant investment whereby we were able to see. It's called DiGiCo.
Yes, DiGiCo mixer. Yes. It's still crossing the airwaves. We've not had any addition within the market.
Yes.
We still the ones who owns it within the region, the latest. And so far, so good. Since we brought it in, we've been able to do 2 gigs with it, and we're happy.
Nice.
The market is receptive, and everybody knows if you want DiGiCo within the region, you ought to come at Xpose.
Interesting, because I understand this actually has always been an industry issue, apart from also MICE and also into leisure events. So it happens that whenever a big artist or big producers come into the country, either it's to do a concert, a festival, or a mega church event, we have a tendency of actually importing the mixers.
Yes, it has been a big challenge, and not to disregard the region and the players within the space. I think we ought to move with the world. We were used not to be detected with the needs of the entire region, but only with our needs, our small needs, and the Nakakun that we thought that we were operating at a world stage, only to realize that when international acts come within the region, they want to produce the same experience that they are used at home, also within the region. So we found it so important that we needed to have it within the region. And thanks to it, now DiGiCo is the in thing, and we are happy that we are able to serve not only Kenya, but the region at large. And on the map of let's say MICE and events, I think we stand a good footing within the region and the space of tech, in terms of just having the good sound crisp, one that you can hear at a big festival outside the world, you can also hear it within the region.
All right, interesting. And actually this positions Kenya as a event destination also, because I know South Africa and Congo are very huge when it comes to music. Also, without forgetting Nigeria, the market it's very big. So in terms of training, capacity building, are there trainings we've been doing to other companies or players in the industry? So
yes, we've done several trainings, because the team, our internal team, had to be trained to use DiGiCo in South Africa. So they have just been passing the knowledge now within the region. It has been more of peer-to-peer, because we find the sound community in Kenya is really growing. The sound tech community is really growing, and if you'll check, they're now more professional. On their Instagram pages, you will just realize that it's a growing area, and now the knowledge, it's more than how we used to perceive that. On-job training, now people are going to school to get trained. Now to upscale, they normally have peer-to-peer trainings, and it's only that it's raining. We've been having, along this corridor, you'll find all the tech guys here trying to
get a gist of the
mixer and just to level up, which has been good, and it's tremendous. People are willing, and in our pages, people are crying to come just to get trained.
I've seen.
Our info is full of sound guys just want to have a touch. And just to get to know about it.
And that tells us about the capacity building. So what inspired actually the slang or for the word wenyeji?
Wenyeji is the owner. What inspired it it was just in the course of line of our production, and something that we are privileged of, it's when we go to events, we are the first people on site before the real owners of the event. So the delegates come when we're already there, revelers come when we're already there, speakers come when we're already there. So you find when people enter, their first reference is always people who came earlier. So just to get around, to move around, somebody will ask each and every time, nani ni mwenyeji, to show me around where the restrooms, where is the kitchen, where are we supposed to sit. The only person who could do it is mwenyeji. So we took honors to us, and we said we are mwenyeji. So anytime we could not tell a delegate that, we have just brought here sound or the screens, but we're mwenyeji. What else can we show you around? And it came to be part of us, and we've embraced it, and it's all over.
So so actually, we've spoken about the DiGiCo, which is actually one of the most expensive mixers we have in the region, but it tends to serve the leisure market. Let's move a little bit to the MICE segment. I really want to understand the behind the scenes, or when it comes to sound design when a client is coming to get support for the audiovisual service at Xpose, so what's the intricacies that come into play?
First of all, we not only leisure. Myself, I'm a proponent of MICE. I love MICE, and I've been able to attend a lot of MICE events. I'm a proponent of MICE because MICE is the business that that pushes leisure. We've always said that it's easier for people to travel for business rather than to travel for leisure, because leisure they can get everywhere. But for us to showcase leisure, people ought first to come for business. So as for me, and I'll say the bigger part of our business, we've really focused on the MICE side,
segment,
and the MICE segment is what has now pushed up to the leisure. So we owe our success. If you check, most of our big jobs have come through MICE, mostly conference and summits.
Yeah.
That have been the backbone that has really pushed us to where we are
So
currently.
what work comes behind sound design for a conference?
For a conference, there's a lot that comes in just to ensure that the sound is done well.
Yeah.
First, the room of which that we're using. So you see, venue is a key point of how you design your sound for a conference. Secondly, the size of the people, the packs attending. So 100 packs, 200, 300, up to 1,000 plus. Then other than that, the other thing that you need to check, that will involve the design and the placement. Also, the number of panelists you are going to have, and then the presenters and how presentation is going to happen. So you'll find mostly, for you to ensure that the sound is well balanced within the space, you'll find that you'll need to have enough sound positioning within the room to ensure that it's well balanced. Then also to ensure that people don't shout. That's why you normally see when you go to a conference, there are those small speakers at the front. So it ensures that when you are talking, because speakers are at far end, you might think to raise your voice, you are audible. So that's why we put the monitors at the front. So basically, those are the things that inform how you design a sound for conference. And with our rooms and our spaces within Nairobi and the region, we've always design in a better way that when you have breakout sessions, when you split the rooms, you ensure that there is no overlapping. So you place you ensure you talk to the client. That's where you'll see some of the budgets might go up because you'll now need more mixers. Because when you split the rooms, it means they're an extra mixer. Each mixer serves independent. You can't use the same mixer that you use when the plenary was full. So they are the things that we advise the client based on how they're going to conduct their conferences.
And actually, even it saves on cost.
It saves on cost because you'll just say you want conference, but when you go deeper into it now, the program detects how the sound will be, other than the venue and the size of the room.
Nice. So actually, even talking about accessibility,
yes,
I know there are some of the MICE facilities we have in the country that become very difficult for us to access. That is during setups.
Yes, yes.
Or maybe you are putting in equipment on the second floor or third floor.
Yes.
It becomes a challenge. Have you seen any improvement in terms of hotel design that enable to ensure that the equipments get in safely?
Yes, I'll say hotel are really trying in terms of just ensuring that, in fact, not necessarily the headroom.
Yes.
Most hotels, we've had a problem of headroom because we find when they built, they didn't know they were not informed different stage design. And the where conference have moved are no longer PowerPoint on projectors or flip chart. They have gone to real production. And when you merge the two, both hybrid, people who are online need to view something that is very interesting, captivating, to keep them following the conference throughout and engaged. So you can't come up with the boring setups. You need to have something that is well designed. For you to have a well designed stage, you need to have a headroom, a nice height, because you'll find all the hotels were being built with low ceiling. But currently we have seen a big improvement, and even where not, people are building greater stage spaces, and also access has been made easy. You'll find the loading zones have been improved, And I remember there's a hotel I will not mention.
Yeah.
You will find we used to load at the basement, and the same lift is for their service lift. So you find the change over time. Just after one setup to the next, if you find your two vendors or three using the same, it takes time. But nowadays they have really improved. You'll find the loading zone is different. Yes, then lifts are okay. There's greater improvement, and for your information, we are coming up with that 10,000 seater. So Nairobi is the venue, is the place now to be within the region. I think if in 2 years' time, I think we'll be second to none.
Exactly, and actually, what the facility he's talking about, it's the Bomas International Convention Center, which is going to be one of the biggest convention facility that we'll be having in Kenya. In fact, Xpose Limited is just located some few meters or some few kilometers away from the Bomas International Convention Center.
Yes.
Then that means if Xpose is doing AV for your event that will be at Bomas, you're saving cost on logistics.
Yeah, it's a stone throw away, and we are happy, as I told you, that MICE is our bread and butter. And with such a facility, we are sure of getting many conferences, many summits, many trade shows, and even festivals. You know, somebody told me that a good conference starts with a nice meet and greet. First day is purely welcoming.
Yes, exactly.
Then it goes by a nice reception, and at the end, when people now break loose, the last day is a big party. Another cocktail and a bigger one. So I think with such we will be in business, and it will be good for our market and our region. Yeah.
All right, interesting. So initial conversation also we mentioned about training of sound technicians, or having an institution that equips our human capital within the audiovisual landscape. And you mentioned Xpose recently. Actually, that is last year. They took a number of their staff to South Africa so that they can be able to learn more about the new operating the DiGiCo.
Yes.
Mr. Tell us about it. Have you built capacity here in Kenya yet?
We've built capacity from within, and we are spreading. Not only did we do a training at South Africa, we also did one in Dubai, and a greater team also went with Maya Sounds. If you realize our concerts,
they're branded Maya.
Sounds. So Maya Sounds, we had a privilege also just to take for 2 weeks nice training. So the team was there now with the dealers themselves, now with the engineers who made it. So, and we've built that relation, and even as recent as our undertaking during Safari Rally in Naivasha, we acquired again another toy. That now a mixer that runs Maya, and and also we got a representative all the way from Maya. Yeah, who also came down just to ensure that the team really learns very quickly.
Got the grip of the machine.
Yes, so it's a continuous learning process, and we are happy that it's receptive, and even we're encouraging the young ones. Those will take after us also to learn and be better, because the technology keeps on moving and changing each and every day. And the market has the capacity, because we have there's will, and then there's talent within the region, and also we just within Mwenyeji.
All right.
Yes.
Makes a lot of sense. So, quick one. When a delegate or when a client actually, let me call them a MICE buyer.
Yes.
When a client is coming to secure an audiovisual equipment from you, does the brand really matter, or does the equipment really matter? Does a client come with a specific term that I need? If it's mixer, I need this specific mixer. If it is a speaker, I need this type of speaker, or speaker and speaker.
Yes.
Screen.
It depends. I'll say we have two types of MICE buyers. We have international and local.
Yes.
Sorry to say, for local, a speaker is a speaker. Mixer is a mixer.
All right.
But for an international buyer, they come with a rider also. So they'll tell you if it's a microphone, they'll tell you the brand and that they want. If a speaker, they'll tell you the brand. And if you don't have it, you will be able also to recommend that it's closer, and they're always open. They tell you if it's not this brand, they'll tell you this is, give me a closer to this brand.
To the same brand.
So you find most international are well, they have their rider, they have their expectations, and they really know what they want. They're the ones that they'll tell you they want a visual mixer, they want a baco, they just want a mixer. So somebody will tell you, I want a screen. But for a screen to come up, there's a lot of infrastructure, there are accessories that make the screen to operate effectively. So those are the ones that they'll want you to cost even for a cable. They'll tell you, I want this type of cable. They want you also to cost. But for us here, but we're getting there with such knowledge that your platform is passing around.
Yes, exactly.
And just diversifying and making sure that it's not foreign language. You're not speaking Greek. I think it will get deeper when now and our production are going top notch. And I'll tell you, there are a few brands within the region that are really appreciating in terms of speaker,
the quality,
and
I think and that explains how Kenya is really getting attraction to the international delegates, and that also tells how Kenya is getting prepared for international standards.
Yes.
Xpose is our partner at Meet Nairobi. I'm excited to have you guys during our inaugural Meet Nairobi event. So what will be wenyeji offering?
Oh, what we do the best. We are more than happy to be partners. To walk with you this journey. It's one of its own kind. It's the first one within the region that is coming with all that pomp. And we are happy that we'll be able to showcase our talents, and also to ensure that presentation goes well. The way we've said, we'll have clear, crispy sounds, good LED screens, nice stage production. We'll have live streaming. People who will be joining online virtually will have the best experience, just as those who will come in person. So we are looking forward to ensure that it's a nice production, a world-class level. Meet Nairobi will showcase and sell our area. You see, Nairobi is our playing ground. So we must come out with all that we have, the best that the region has seen, and it will be a wonderful opportunity for us just to showcase and walk this journey with Meet Nairobi.
Interesting. Not only Nairobi is their playing ground, but also East Africa is Xpose playing ground. And this tells you that they have been doing projects in Tanzania, Uganda,
been to Rwanda.
And recently I've seen you doing something in Congo. So, and that tells us that the Kenyan mice market is growing. We have big capacity. It's very big, actually. We welcome you to the Meet Nairobi, which is going to be the inaugural trade show that we are going to be having in Nairobi. We shall be bringing over 200 international and local buyers to come and buy, and also Kenyan suppliers will be showcasing some of their services that they have to offer for the international market. So Kelvin, as we wind up, so what do we expect maybe by the course of year Xpose will be doing? What is on the pipeline? Give us some juice. In fact, last year it got us by surprise. It got hit a lot of media waves. A whole page where Xpose had a dedicated page at the Daily Nation talking about the big DiGiCo mixer.
This year is big for us. We are celebrating 20 years.
Oh,
so it's our clients expect 20-year experience. We're going to have we're going to invite them, let them not feel that without them we couldn't have done this far. We couldn't have come this far. So we are happy that throughout there will be celebration. Just let them look their inboxes, their invites, and as we celebrate, we are keen to continue innovating, to continue being pioneers in what we do well, and will not shy off to bring any technology that will not only assist us as a company, but also an industry in itself, and also a region. We are still open and be on the look. There are still more that is coming. The best is yet to come.
Interesting. Still open and open for business. So kindly invite our delegates to the Meet Nairobi event.
Come to Meet Nairobi. You'll see mwenyeji there. It's our time to shine. See you then.
And that only happens at the MICE business. And this is a MICE diary. you.